Okay, my dear lovely people, I want us to talk about signs or tips or ways you can know or identify if you're being manipulated. Mhm. Manipulation happens between friends, family members, husband and wife, girlfriend and boyfriend, who just so ever has something to benefit from you without you having anything to benefit from them. People who use you to achieve certain goals, achieve certain aims without you knowing, just manipulating you. Eh, how do you know you are being manipulated? Number one, you don't feel your full self around that person. So you are with this person. You don't even know what you're going to do that's going to make them happy, is going to make them sad. Eh? You're constantly walking on eggshell because since in that relationship, let me use a relationship for example. Your partner is the one is a manipulator. Since you love them so much and you don't want to hurt them or you don't want them to leave you, and they also know that, but they have something that they want from you or something they want to keep using you to achieve. They make you start walking on eggshells. You everything you do seems to be annoying. So it puts you at that edge where you cannot be your full self because you want to do A, you're afraid that it's going to upset them. You want to do B, you're afraid that you're going to upset them. My sister, my brother, why are you fooling? You're fooling yourself because clearly that person knows what they are doing. And you are sitting there, you are not acting at full capacity, or you are not even happy in that relationship. Number two, you constantly feel the need to apologize. So everything in your life that you do for this person is wrong, that you apologize for it. And because most at times these people they don't even have the same sentimental attachment to us the way we do to them, you become annoying. You sell food on the table without water. Why didn't you put water? And you need to apologize for it because that's already a big problem. People are together that the least thing amongst them or between them is a big quarrel. It's a big disagreement that maybe they sleep and then they don't face each other at night. Or they don't even talk to each other the next morning. You are constantly apologizing for things you have done and the ones you have not done. So you apologize even for things that you are still to do. You just sit and you see the person, you are just, I'm sorry. I am sorry. They even ask you, why are you sorry? You don't know. The person does something wrong and you call their attention to it that they are supposed to apologize. They make you apologize for them. A lot of us have been victims. A lot of us are still being victims, apologizing for things that we have not done or we have no idea, no clue. We apologize even for being right. So in your own space, you're right and you're still apologizing for being right. Why? Because you are with a manipulative person. You are with a manipulator. You are with that person, your own expectations feel super high and expensive. So whatever you are expecting to do in your life with that person, your expectations are super high, but their expectations are never high. They are expecting you to sacrifice everything to put on hold whatever you are doing for them, but they don't reciprocate that. When you want to ask, they'll actually tell you you're demanding for too much. You're asking for too much. Why are you too demanding? Why are you expecting me to do this for you? Yes, your expectations feels like they are too much for that person to handle to do for you. They don't go out of their way for you. They cannot, sacrifice for you. But you have to sacrifice. You need to push your life on hold. You need to be there with your partner. It's only you, but it can never be them. It can never be them. It can never be them giving up something for you. You have to. And guess what? Even when you do it, they'll come and tell you, so the small sacrifice you did for me, is it that you feel like heaven and earth has to fall? The small this thing that you bought for me, everything that you do is ever measured to be small or common or little. So everything is being measured. That is not love. That person is just using you. That is not a relationship. They are just using you. Any small compromise you do, That's why they will tell you the small compromise you have to compromise. Is it there after my face? And people are sitting there. People are in that relationship because they are in love. Because they love that person so bad. Number 4, you are gradually losing your community. The thing is that most of us, when you start going through manipulation, right, the people around you start noticing. And when they start noticing and calling your attention, that person is aware of it. The manipulator is aware of the fact that people are noticing, and the person knows exactly the people who are coaching you to get out of that manipulative relationship. So what they have to do to get those people out of the way is to keep controlling you, make you hate those people, make you see those people as they are against your relationship, as their enemy of progress. Because if those people successfully convince you, he will lose or she will lose her grip or his grip over you. So guess what? They try to make the pinpoint or implant things, mistrust in your mind, so that you cut off with those people, isolate you from those people, friends and families, cut you off. They cut you off. They make sure that anybody that is even saying that I've ever mentioned that I think you are being I think there's something wrong in this relationship, that person is not close to you. That's that community, their support system that you were holding on to. They have to go. And we are sitting there, we don't know we are being manipulated. That's a sign we are being manipulated. Number 5, your relationship has a double standard. I'm asking someone out there, you're in a relationship. Do you feel like there are 2 sets of rules in the house? One that attends to you and one that attends to your partner. That means the same things that your partner does not want you to do, when he has to do with something that favors them, you can break the rules. There are certain things that your partner do that when you do it back, it's a problem. But they are doing it. And then they say, do what I say, don't do what I do. Really? You're in a relationship with that person. You're in a relationship with that person. The person says A applies to me, but B applies to you. So, if the Bible says do to others what you want them to do to you, so why are you going to be doing something to me that if I do it in return, or carrying a particular act, that if I do that act, it is a problem? But it doesn't seem to be a problem when you do it. It doesn't seem to have any issues when you are the one doing it. But when I'm the one doing it, there's a big issue. There's a big question. There's a big force about it. You are being manipulated. Every relationship, everything you do in that relationship, you guys are partners. But now when you are being treated, when you're being made to feel like your needs in that relationship are not important, or whatever I do is not what you're going to do, that's a problem. Another thing is, this person is self-centered. So your needs in that relationship are not important. They want you to focus all your energy, all your attention, everything in doing what pleases them. And they cannot go out on their way to also do what pleases you as a partner or as a spouse or as a friend. You are being manipulated. I need to call your attention to that. You are being manipulated. Last but not the least, number 7, the relationship is only tilted to their favor. So whatever you do feels or has to favor only them. Your goals, your aspirations, everything about that marriage or that relationship is tilted towards that person. And you're sitting there and you're calling that love. A relationship is supposed to be enjoyable by 2 people. No, you don't need your partner to make you feel like you are alone in that relationship and trying to take care of them. You are not their mom, you are not their dad. You are a partner. You are not a babysitter. You are not an adult sitter anyways. So you're not in that relationship to babysit an adult. Make sure that their needs are being met. Why your own needs are not being met? So, my dear lovely people, start scrutinizing your relationship. Start, using a microscope to look at that relationship, look at the things that are happening in, and identify or try to evaluate if you are in a genuine relationship or the person is just manipulating you to be in a relationship with them for certain reason or for their own selfish purposes. So, my dear lovely people, I love you guys. Please, if this is the kind of content you like, please do subscribe, like, and comment my videos. Hit the notification bell so when next I drop a content, you'll be the first to know. Stay blessed.